are going to revise chapter 1, the second part. We have already seen that chemical changes, chemical reaction, how to balance it in the last revision schedule. And we are going to see today the types of chemical reactions. Okay, in that first we are going to see combination reaction. There are 4 types: combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. This combination reaction, 2 or more reactants, okay, or substances react and give a single product. So 2 or more reactants react and give a single product is called as combination reaction. For example, A plus B gives AB. This is just to know it generally. And first example is carbon plus oxygen, it gives carbon dioxide. Okay, so this is an example for combination reaction. Some more examples let us see. Okay, now this is a important reaction. Usually they will be asking in questions. What happens when quicklime reacts with water? Okay, quicklime. What is quicklime? Calcium oxide. So quicklime is calcium oxide. It is used for whitewashing. And when it is react with water, they will be asking X is what? It is used for whitewashing, all these things. So quicklime is the calcium oxide. It is used for whitewashing. While this two reacts, it will be giving calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide plus heat will be evolved. This is calcium hydroxide, is otherwise called as lime water or slacked lime. Lime water or slacked lime. Lime water, slacked lime or lime water. The chemical name is calcium hydroxide. Slacked lime, it is called a slacked lime or lime water, or we can say it chemically calcium hydroxide. So A plus B gives AB. I told you, no. So whatever the atoms, no, calcium, oxygen, hydrogen, that only will be repeated. Okay, but it is 2 or more reactants. Here 2 reactant gives a single product. It gives heat, okay, as well as hissing sound. Why? It starts to bubble. It is exothermic reaction. The heat will be evolved with the hissing sound, because this calcium hydroxide, it becomes bubbles, no? Calcium oxide, it may react with water, it forms bubbles, and the hissing sound will be produced. They are exothermic. So combination reactions are also exothermic reaction. Okay, first we have seen carbon plus oxygen. Next, hydrogen plus oxygen. When it combines, they give 2 molecules of water. So hydrogen gas, when it reacts with oxygen gas, it gives liquid water. It is also example for combination reaction. And you should know that always this carbon, when it is undergoing combustion, when it reacts with oxygen, it is heated. Always carbon compounds will give carbon dioxide. And you should know one more thing. When hydrogen atom is present, it also gives water molecules plus heat. Okay, always this combination reactions are exothermic also. So this is a few examples, and one more example is given is glucose. Okay, what is glucose? It is carbohydrates. Why it is called carbohydrates? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. If these 3 elements are present, then they are called as, the compounds are called as carbohydrates. For examples, glucose, C6H12O6 plus, when it reacts with oxygen, this is taken place in our body. The food content, carbohydrates, when you consume in the circulatory process, no, oxygen will be carrying. So when these two combines, it undergoes combustion. So glucose, when it reacts with oxygen, it is called combustion that takes place in the circulatory system and the respiratory system. It gives out carbon dioxide. I told what undergoes combustion, it will be giving carbon dioxide plus hydrogen is present. So it gives water as well as heat energy is given out. Okay. So the food we consume is carbohydrates. When it reacts with oxygen, they comes out. Okay, when we exhale, what is that? Carbon dioxide. Heat, water is given out. Energy is also. So this energy is converted into another energy. Okay, this is also an example of combination reaction. Now you said only one product. Sometimes more than one product it comes, but major product is carbon dioxide. So when glucose react with oxygen, they give carbon dioxide, water and energy. It is converted into energy. So these all are exothermic. These all are example for combination reaction. Okay. So the only one exception is given as vegetable matter. When they undergo decomposition, they are exothermic. I told no, combination reactions are exothermic reactions. What do you mean by exothermic? Exo means what? Heat is given out. Exo means it gives out. So when heat is released, thermo means heat. Thermo means heat. When it release, okay, release or gives out heat, those reaction gives out heat. Those reactions are called as exothermic reaction. Most of the combination reactions are exothermic. There may be some exceptions always. So what is quicklime? Calcium oxide. When it reacts with water, it gives calcium hydroxide. It is exothermic. Most of the reactions we have seen is combination reactions are exothermic. It gives out heat energy. If the heat energy is given out, then it is exothermic also. So we have seen combination and exothermic reactions. Now we are going to see decomposition reaction. What are decomposition reaction? It is a reverse of combination reaction. There we have seen A plus B gives AB. Here AB gives A plus B. What it means? A single reactant, okay, single reactant decomposes, okay, or it splits into single reactant decompose, split into two or more simple products. Then it is said to be, so two or more products. Then it is said to be decomposition reaction. Okay, so two or more products is obtained. So a single reactant is split into two or more compounds or products, substances. That reactions are called as decomposition reaction. Shall we go for the classification in that decomposition? The decomposition takes place in three steps, three ways. Okay, one is either by heat. Next one is by electricity. The next one is heat, electricity, then light. When the decomposition takes place in the presence of heat, it is called as thermal decomposition. It is called as thermal decomposition. So the decomposition takes place in the presence of what? Heat. It is called thermal decomposition. Here it is electrolytic decomposition. Electrolytic decomposition. And when it is undergoing in the presence of light, it is called photochemical decomposition. Photolytic also you can say. So photolytic decomposition of photochemical reactions we can say. Okay, so the decomposition we are going to see the three classification. First is based on the heat. Let us see now the decomposition. What is decomposition? One reactant splits into two or more products. The first one is ferrous sulfate. Okay, it is not given in your book, but you should know it. So it is ferrous sulfate crystals. It will be green in color. First it gets dehydrated. First it splits into. After that, two molecules of ferrous sulfate. Okay, first it will be green in color. What is the color of this? Green. When it undergoes decomposition, in the presence of heat, okay, it splits into Fe2O3. This is not rusting. Actually, this is called ferric oxide. It is brown in color. It turns brown. Okay, the question comes, when ferrous sulfate is heated, it turns to what? Ferric oxide, which is brown in color, and it gives sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. These two gases give rotten egg smell. What smell? Rotten egg smell. It gives a bad smell. Okay, so when ferrous sulfate crystal, it is hydrated. We have seen water of crystallization. No, it is green vitriol. That's why it is green in color. On heating, it becomes brown color. First, the water molecules will be eliminated. Then, two molecules will be heated, and when it is heated, it becomes brown color ferric oxide. And sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, which has rotten egg smell. These two are gases. Okay, it is liberated. This is the first equation. Shall we go for the next? The next one is, okay, this is also heat. It takes place. The calcium carbonate, when it is heated, it undergo decomposition. Okay, that is calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide gas will be liberated and it splits into quicklime. Okay, quicklime is calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This is one. So calcium carbonate is otherwise called as limestone eggshell. It contains calcium carbonate, limestone marble, okay, chalk powder. All these are calcium carbonate. It contains, and when it undergoes decomposition, it gives quicklime plus carbon dioxide. Shall we go for the next? On heating, these are examples for thermal decomposition. Then an important equation, lead nitrate. What is lead nitrate? It is colorless. Okay, when it is undergoing thermal decomposition, it gives lead oxide plus, you will be getting nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen. So here, when you see, it is two molecules is taken, and here it is also two, and here it will be four molecules, and these are attacked. So this is lead oxide. Okay, this is brown fumes. Nitrogen dioxide is brown in color, brown fumes. Oxygen is colorless, and this will be yellow in color. Okay, so these are the products obtained by heating lead nitrate into, it splits into these products. So what is the color of lead nitrate? It is white. You will be getting yellow color lead oxide. Then you will be getting nitrogen dioxide. It is four molecules, which is brown fumes. It comes as smoke, as brown in color. Oxygen is colorless. And the next one is electrolysis, electrolytic decomposition. In your book, it is given only water, but you can write it. For example, water is given in your book. Two molecules of water on passing electricity. Okay, electricity. It gives two molecules of hydrogen and one molecule of oxygen. Already we have seen, no, when you are we cannot decompose the pure water. We have to add few drops of acidified acids into that. Few drops of hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid we add, it splits into hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Always when you see this setup apparatus, that two molecules of hydrogen gas. So one test tube, no, that is in the cathode. You can see more amount. Then half of that will be oxygen in the anode. It will be collected. It happens when it is not in pure form. It should be. It will happen only in the acidified form or alkaline. So here we have used acidified water. And you can write the hydrolysis of sodium chloride also. So sodium chloride, what it gives? Plus water. In the presence of electricity, it gives NaOH plus H2 plus, okay, Cl2. This also can be written. This is examples for electrolytic decomposition. Shall we go for the next? It is we can see now the photolytic. Very easy, no? Silver chloride. Okay, when it undergoes decomposition in the presence of sunlight. So it is called photolytic decomposition or photochemical reaction. It takes place in the presence of light. So how you have to balance it? So two molecules, see here it is white in color, the silver chloride. It gives grey color, silver, it is silver white. Then it will be chlorine gas. So these are the things I have already given in your PPT. You can refer it. So similarly, silver bromide also, when it undergoes decomposition in the presence of sunlight, you will be getting this. So here, this is used in the photolytic, that is photonegativity, no? They will be using this it is used in commercial purpose. Okay, that is what is given in photography. They have used commercially, and these all are examples for endothermic. We have seen exothermic is it gives out heat. Here it will use the heat and the decomposition takes place. These are examples for endothermic reaction. What is endothermic? The heat is utilized, the heat is absorbed so that the temperature falls here. So these all are examples for endothermic reaction and decomposition. Okay, we will see in the next session the remaining part. Thank you.